Hey guys, Frank here. Just a quick recap from yesterday's Garage Sale Trail 2019 mission. I ended up starting reasonably early, left the house at about 6:30, got to the first one at about 7, and I've done a total of 11 stops for the day, and with a few others on my little map that I'd made up that weren't there for whatever reason. So obviously these people had registered but decided not to show up. After an hour, I literally was thinking about stopping and going home. Like, I got a couple of really good deals and thought it'd be hard to top for the rest of the day, and I suppose it kind of was, but at the very end of the day I picked up a couple of things which didn't cost very much at all. I spent $10 and could return hundreds. So yeah, there's a box of cards that I knew what they were, and I had a reasonable idea of what might be in there, but I haven't actually been through it, and so I'm going to stick that at the end as a video of me actually opening it from the first time I'm looking through, because what piqued my interest was, one, the fact that it was so cheap, and two, that there appeared to be some almost full sets of like older AFL cards as well. So I've got that. I spent $171 for the day. 33 of that was set aside for us. I ended up buying a nice little baby monitor as well. $40 down to $30, and that retails by itself for about $120. So already ahead there, and also a couple of little baby clothes as well. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it, and you can see what I picked. So this was the first stop of the day. Actually, it wasn't even on my list. I'd just driven past and seen the sign, and it was 7 o'clock and the lady hadn't even opened up her garage yet, but I've gone in and just asked if I can have a look, and she said yes, come on in. Nothing too spectacular, but a couple of poetry collections, Banjo Patterson and Henry Lawson, an older AFL 70s VHS, a fishing reel teaser VHS, and a Mozart tape, which on reflection I probably shouldn't have grabbed, but anyway. After that we moved on to a group garage sale, and I walked around. I've walked in there, and one of the ladies actually said, no, we're not open yet, come back at 9 o'clock, and by this time it was around 7:30, and I was thinking, who does that? Who has a garage sale with like multiple people there and turns people away that are willing to spend some money? But anyway, so I spent literally less than 2 minutes in this garage sale, and on the way out I've seen a box had a sign that says $70, and then one other sign said $20, PS2, $20 for the lot. And it was a mother and her son, and I've asked the son, does it all work, and he's said yes, and I've gone, alright. I've seen a couple of like decent sort of games. There's a couple of Crash Bandicoots in there. There's 40, well, at the time I didn't even count them. I just went, yep, that's a good deal, grabbed the box, chucked it in the ute and went on to the next one. But it turns out there's 47 games by itself, and there was actually 2 slim PS2s in there. There's a couple of controllers, the SingStar controllers, a couple of memory cards, and iToys as well. So I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. Third stop of the day. This is probably the biggest one, really. I was an older couple, and they were having a bit of a clean out after the kids had left, and I was asking just for sort of sports memorabilia and just games in general. So I brought out a stack of games, and I sort of picked the ones that were like half decent or in decent condition. Stuck with like things like Batman and that, which are kind of easy to resell. Had a couple of old vintage books as well. I've sold a few of these already before, so that was nice and easy. Robotech books, never heard of them, but the guy seemed pretty enthusiastic about them, so yeah, I took those as well. And there are some listed on eBay, like sets. They should go for around $10 each. West Coast Eagles mug. And then of course you can see the Guitar Hero stuff there as well. So I ended up paying for all of that stuff there $40. And inside the long box is a guitar controller still in the box, still with the sling new in the packaging. The whole thing, that one's pretty much brand new. Inside that one there's another 2 controllers and the rest of the band stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I've done alright there. Next up, I ended up picking up was this Transformers book, 1985, really nice condition, super crisp pages, nice and clean. Great graphics as well. Yep, and a pair of Oliver boots as well, which aren't here. Paid $10 for those, and should be able to get, well, maybe 20, a bit more for the book. $40 locally for the boots, easy. They're basically brand new. And yeah, that was that one. Another one I've carried on, and I've come across a garage sale and found a couple of old vintage games. It's funny, like during the negotiation I've come across a T2 set, you know, that you buy from the shop, black T, and it had $10 sticker on it. I asked the guy, I said, "Oh, would you do 5 for that?" And the younger guy was sort of umming and ahhing and ended up asking, I think it was his uncle, and his uncle sort of snapped back and said, "No, you can get that in shop for $25. And I was just like, "Alright then, no problem." The young guy's like, "I think we'll hold out for the $10. And I was like, "That's cool, man, no problem." But it spun me out, just the reaction to it, and I guess that's a good negotiation tactic. If you're having to negotiate and you really don't need something, it's very easy to make that offer and not get offended by it and say, "Yeah, I don't want to pay more than $5 for it, so that's fine." Yeah, don't get angry. Anyway, next one. Next one was not on my list either, actually. I drove past and happened just to see a sign, so I cut down a side street, and I came across a sort of a strange one that had multitudes of everything, and this guy looked like he might have been a reseller in the past, but it was an older guy, a bit rough around the edges. I could tell by the way he was talking, and yeah, I've ended up picking up this guy first. So this is Eddie the Eagle, obviously the West Coast Eagles mascot. I got him for $1, and looking on eBay, there's one on there at the moment for 80. So already I'm well ahead with him. And then there's a DS here. It's basically brand new, still on the box. A couple of Wii games as well. Again, sticking with stuff that's sort of more likely to sell. My Sims and Sims is actually pretty good, if you didn't know. He threw in a couple of free games as well, and I got all that for $25, so pretty good. Next up after that, hopefully you can see that, maybe I'm standing in the light, but some old Game Boy Advance games, and another pair of Sims games for the DS. So what I'm thinking, I might end up bundling all of these together, Sims and the DS, make it a bit easier to sell. But yeah, I've cherry picked the ones out of these, so Donkey Kong, all Mario's except for one Garfield there. So that'll be a very easy sell, and I paid $24 for those and the 2 Sims games, so I should easily get some good money back there. Alright, now, this was on a Vinny's stop. I just stopped off at a random one that I'd never seen before. Picked up this, a Little Miss and AFL Richmond Tigers collaboration. I had a look before, and they sell for about $30, sometimes a little more, and that's for the teams that haven't won the premiership this year. So this should be a very quick sale, and yeah, maybe I'll get 30, maybe I'll even shoot for 40 because there's no other ones up there, so it's pretty happy with that. Sorry, had a bit of a coughing fit there, had to restart. So this is the last one of the day, basically before the house, and I'd come across 3 or 4 others on the same suburb that weren't even there, like they'd registered but decided not to go through with it, which was kind of frustrating. So I was pretty happy when I ended up coming across this. There's a couple of ladies there, and they were just getting rid of literally everything they could, and these went dirt cheap. So tell me what you think, and tell me if you think I got a good deal or not. So as you can see, I paid $5 for this. These are official Manchester United photos, and I'm not sure if it's the full set or not. Obviously that is number 1, number 2. This is from the Beckham era, but as you can see, some of these have been signed or appear to have been signed, and there's not just one, there's quite a few. So yeah, that's one on every page so far. Yeah. So I don't know, I need to do some more research about that. If anyone knows anything about them, please let me know. And this last one, I'm actually going to grab this box out and chuck it on the table, because I've opened it and I had a look, and when I saw it, I kind of thought I might be in for a bit of a good deal. I used to collect cards when I was a kid, and I saw the Skybox one on the top there. I knew that was basketball, but you can also see here that these have been wrapped up and they've got like written things on them. And usually people that collect that sort of stuff only do it when they're collectors. So yeah, I had a look and I saw just a couple here as an example. You can tell that obviously is an AFL card, and clicking over, 1994. So I had some of the old dynamic ones from, I think it was like the rugby league at the time, so I know that some of these sets can go for, you know, north of $100. So yeah, I'll grab these out and chuck them on the table, and let's see what we actually have. Okay, so this is the box. As you can see, Football Cards Make Me an Offer. Very good. So AFLPA 94 Sensation Collector Cards Complete Set. Wow, okay, that's a good start. Same thing, 1994. Oh no, maybe that's different. Must be different. Anyway, number 92 missing. That's an easy fix. You can just buy that again from the internet. The old cricket cards, Chris Cairns from New Zealand. Some of the old cards aren't, those ones not, I don't think are that valuable. Those ones are doubles. Not really sure on those just yet. More from the 1994. Maybe they're all from the 1994. We've got a bag with something in it. These look like some of the papers used to do cards back in the day as well, like the Sunday Times. So I think that's what they might be from. 1998 sticker collection. Okay. There's quite a few there. $108, $110, very collectible. Good to know. Must be the same ones. It's very odd to have like multiple ones missing. Same again, 1994, 1994. Old basketball cards, 95, 96. I wonder what we got now. So even like these cases can be worth some money as well. Maybe these are all like rookie cards. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, Joe Smith, Tony McDowell, Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, Garnett, Brian Reeves, Delmar. Okay, nothing super valuable there, I don't think. All Australians, 1997. Select 1997. AFL again. Yep. Oh, Ross Lyon. back in better days. 1994 sensations, 5 most vocal players, 2 most courageous, 1 club preview. 1994 select again. Must have like 5 or 6 from the same. 1994 sensation. Select 97. Flair 91. Upper Deck. Basketball cards. Hakeem the Dream. Pretty cool. What else we got here? Select 97. Over 140. I wonder if the mums maybe like counted these up. Oh wow, there's actually albums in there too. Crazy. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. There's a big stack. Select 97. I don't know what's in here. Cricket collector, cricket cards. Very collectible. Oh yeah, I've actually seen some of those before too. Early 90s. Yep, 1994. Cool, that's good. Yeah, the Eagles won the premiership. Alright, albums. And they feel like they've got stuff in them. So this is one of those ones from the Sunday Times I was just talking about. That is the 90s logo, 1998. So is that. So if you see those around, that kind of dates it for you. 15 out of 16 complete teams. Sydney Swans team missing. Okay, that's still pretty good. Get rid of that. Cartoons from the 94 series, yep. 1998 sticker album. Oh yes, so that's what all those other ones were from. 95% complete. A World Cup commemorative program. Pretty cool. Souvenir preview. And SBS Viewing Magazine. So there you have it. Not bad for $5. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to find out particularly what the 94 series goes for, but yeah, can't complain with that. Let me know in the comments if you saw anything that's worth looking at or investigating further. And yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good day.